Hey guys, what's going on? Seth here. Not Car Murder 15, just plain old Seth. First off, yes, hair is green. Dyed it earlier, completely irrelevant to this video. Uh, I wanted to make this video because of one that I watched a little bit earlier, and it kind of hit me, and I wanted to share my 2 cents on the subject and my experiences on the subject because while it doesn't really concern me a lot, I still am a YouTube creator, content creator, and I wanted to share my stories about this subject. So Matt Pat, big YouTuber, runs game theory, film theory. If you haven't checked out his content, please do. It is some great educational stuff involving video games, film, TV, all kinds of cool stuff. But anyway, he recently made a video that literally just dropped today about the possible Adpocalypse 2. Now, for those that are unfamiliar with what this is, the Adpocalypse was something, the best way I can describe it is there's something that's amiss that happens on YouTube. Say, for example, the Logan Paul incident that happened a couple of years back. The ad revenuers see this type of stuff, realize, hey, we don't want our ads going on YouTube anymore, and they pull the funding. Now, what does this mean for other YouTubers? Well, the ad pulling means that they don't get any revenue from the monetizations that these ad placers usually put on the videos, so they're making no money. The big thing that Matt Pat said about this, and if you want, I highly recommend checking out the video itself if you want more information on this, because I'm going to only be skimming just a little bit about what all he went over. Essentially what he said was just how these people that put these ad revenues on these videos see this one video out of the tons and tons of different videos that come out daily from all these different content creators, and decide they want to pull funding from almost everybody just because of one little stink from one YouTuber that made a poor decision. So it's kind of the whole, I guess the best way you could describe it, and it sounds a little childish, but it's literally the best example that I can think of, is a grade school and one little kid decides to mess things up and none of the kids get to have recess. Everybody's punished, even though one person was the culprit. Not everybody, just one person. But in his video, he was also talking about how ad revenuers view YouTubers, specifically video game YouTubers, such as myself. Because you know this channel, I do a lot of video game related content with the Let's Play show, Game Bros, Dig In, my top 10 countdowns, which were originally video game and anime, but due to me trying to stay away from copyright bullcrap, I nixed out anime. But regardless, they're saying that gamers are some of the worst examples of YouTube content creators. And this really just kind of hurt, honestly. Including Matt Pat, which is very, very passionate about his videos that he makes, including some of the stuff that goes along with it, because he brought up the fact that a lot of YouTubers, specifically gaming YouTubers, give a lot back to charity. And it's true. I've seen it. I've witnessed all these different live streams that gaming YouTubers have done. Game Grumps has done plenty of them. Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, just gives so much back to these different charities, as like St. Jude's, Child's Play, Wildlife Foundations. It's just incredible to see how much is raised. I think in the video Matt Pat said, I think it was around $20 million in the year of 2018 was raised for charity, and 12 million of that was from video game YouTubers. Now, these are guys that get a lot of money for their videos. Monetizations, merchandise sales, just different things. They get a ton of money, and a good portion of it they give back to charity. Now, smaller channels like myself, where I don't make any money off of these videos, literally it's just for entertainment for you guys, though one day, I keep saying this, I would love to get paid for this kind of stuff. But for me being paid for that, excess money would go to charity, because this channel has done charity before. There was the Ice Bucket Challenge that we've done charity for. There was the Killer Instinct tournament that we held at Rare Drops a few years ago, where we raised a little over $100 for Child's Play. Now, yes, that does seem like a small amount compared to the literal hundreds of thousands of dollars that these other YouTubers, put out. And let me clarify that I'm not trying to say it's a competition saying who gives more to charity or anything like that. And that's also discussed in Matt Pat's video. It's not a matter of who can give the most. It's just a matter of giving, period. And I feel that that message needs to be spread more. That a lot of these quote-unquote bad YouTubers are being misjudged because of one incident, and it's not fair, in my opinion, because there are a lot of good content creators out there that maybe they do talk about adult subjects or they swear a lot in their videos, but that doesn't mean they're bad people. That doesn't mean that these ad revenuers should go out of their way just to pull their ads just because of one little incident. It doesn't make sense. But my whole point of this was just, it really hit me a lot when I saw this video and hearing, because it is true, YouTubers do get a bad rep. A lot of people saying like they're the fake celebrities or the online celebrities, which, some of them are. Some of them do toot their own horns a little bit too much, and they're a little egotistical. I mean, heck, I'm a little egotistical myself sometimes. But that's not to say that I'm a bad person. I'm not a bad person, or at least I don't try to be. I try to do the best that I can and try to, give when I can. Say, for example, this channel ever does get off the ground and makes a lot of money. I guarantee you a lot of that, including, aside from, if this was my own personal job, aside from, paying bills, living expenses, and that kind of stuff, if I had a lot of excess money, I would be giving it to charity myself too, just because, I just like giving back to people, and a lot of other YouTubers do as well. So my whole point of this video is just, I feel like this message needs to be spread more. Show people that, yes, some content creators can be bad, but a lot of us are really good. And we like to give back to the community, especially to charities and ones that are really held close to our hearts. Example, the one that I give to a lot is Child's Play, a charity organization, if you don't know, buys video game systems and video games for hospital rooms for kids that are recovering from illnesses, just to ease their pain a little bit, because sometimes hospitals can be a really scary place for little kids, and giving them some comfort during their recovery process can be a big help to them sometimes. So just spread the word. There's a lot of good that can come from YouTube, especially, gamers. Like I've said, I've bared witness to all these different charity streams. A great example, just a couple weeks ago, Markiplier had done a charity live stream for, I forget what the actual name of the charity was, but it was for homeless people, to help them get up on their feet. And within a little less than 24 hours, managed to raise $500,000. If ad revenuers can't see that this is good, then that's their loss. And it sucks for us, because, for some YouTubers, this is their job. And not getting that ad revenue really hurts them. And they're not able to give back to the community as much as they would like to. So guys, I know this was more of a serious video, but I wanted to share my 2 cents and my personal experiences when it comes to this kind of stuff, but spread the word, you know. At the end of the day also, not only is it for charities itself, but just personal levels too. Like being told from people that watch my show that, man, I watched your video and I got put in such a good mood from it. Was having such a bad day, and watching your video really lightened my day. Even that kind of stuff is just fantastic. So it's one of those things that just kind of makes you think. But sorry I got so serious on you guys and everything. I just really wanted to share my 2 cents and my experience with this type of situation. But like I said, if you want more information on this subject, definitely go check out Matt Pat's video. He goes into a lot more detail in it than I do. This is literally just kind of coming from my personal experience, even though this channel isn't even that big or anything, but I wanted to share this information with you guys. So we'll get back to the funny haha stuff tomorrow. So guys, take it easy.